I don't know about you, but I have some family members and some close friends who say you should never run your tires down the road on a four-wheeler. They're just going to wear them off. So I've always avoided hard surfaces, pavement, and tried to run mostly dirt roads if I'm going to go anywhere the best I can and run the shoulder. This machine is about 19 years old. This is an 03, and the back tires have been replaced recently, probably 2 years ago, a year ago. Fronts are original. I think their time has come to be replaced. But the good news is they have most of the original tread. There's some rust on these rims. This four-wheeler was down on the Mississippi Gulf Coast after Hurricane Katrina. Over at Buccaneer State Park, there was a volunteer housing center, and I took it down there, and the salt water along the edge of the beach was not that good for it. But outside of that, we're going to maybe sand these rims up a little bit, hit them with a little coat of paint, put some new tread on the front, because I think these are due. As you can see, we are seeping air through the sidewalls of this tire. So I'm not so certain that keeping your tires off of the pavement to keep them in good repair or from wearing out is the best idea. I just as soon replace these tires every 5 or 6 years. We got a leak right here. It's blowing air out right here. Right here. Looks like we're getting a little bit right here. And some right up here. And we're not even leaking out of the main tread, which is surprising where all the cracks are. Most of the leaks are right on the sidewall. I know you're supposed to break these things loose before you jack it up, but this thing has enough torque that we'll probably be able to get away without doing that. Having this thing on the Gulf Coast 2 years after it was new did not do this thing any favors. Hopefully we can get these wheels cleaned up a little bit and hit them with some paint. Make them look a little bit better. Oh, that ain't working. Okay. Yeah.
Is it just turning?
Yeah, it's just turning the last time. I don't have that last time either. We're going to need new valves, so I probably need them anyway. The brass body's turning inside this rubber. That's never a good thing. We'll replace these. Okay. Try breaking the bead. I know from when I put those tires on the back of that four-wheeler about, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, the bead was hard to break. I had to take it down and put it on the tire machine at the farm. So hopefully I'm going to avoid having to do that. We're going to try using a little trick with the forks, putting down pressure. I'm going to set the fork width right now, and we're going to give that a whirl.
I can move them if you needed me to.
Let's see what happens. Okay, that didn't quite work like I thought it would work, so what we're going to do is we're going to go get some crowbar and a spud bar, lay it across, get it as close to the rim as we can, and push down at that point. Okay, so, and we have a little bit of pressure in there. Actually, we need new tires. This will assure that all the air escapes. Now let's give it a whirl. Actually, give me that spud bar. I'm going to try the tip of the fork and see what that does. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but it is an idea. Now, spin the tire. That's good. gonna try this old Harbor Freight thing that I bought. I had to change garden tractor tires, and it works okay for that. We're gonna try it on this. These are pretty tough beads. Whew. Let's see, I'm gonna try putting that in a little bit lower spot so I can get a little bit better leverage on it. Maybe that's how this works. It's been a while since I've used this thing. Thing does not want to move. Now this is another reason why I think I'd rather change my tires every 5 to 6 years, because this is no fun. We're getting real close to taking this up to the shop, or just finish cutting this whole tire apart. I thought about taking this to the garage for just a bit, but you know what? I'm not going to be defeated. I may end up needing new rims when this is over, but this tire's coming off. I will say this, those tires are pretty tough on the bead. I think we're there, almost. We got only a couple more strands of wire left holding, I think. It's this guy. Oh, that one broke. I got two pieces that I can see. I'm not sure. It's like you got to get something sharp to get in there behind them. I think we got it. I think we're gonna get it. I don't think we got it yet. I think we're getting it. We're definitely gonna get it. I think I got a few of those. I think that's it. I think we got her. Alright, let's work our way around. Just watch, if you do touch this tire, there's strands of wire that will poke you. Alright, I got it off. Alright, one tire done. See how easy that is?
Only 2 hours.
Only 2 simple steps to get this tire off. Yeah, one side just about done. Look at that. Oh yeah. Those literally, oh boy. We're gonna have to do some wire wheeling on these rims. Let me get this rim out of here. I think those beads were literally rusted to the rim. Moral of the story is change these tires, wear them out, use them like you got them, and change them a little more frequently, because this is no fun. I think I'm going to order some rims at some point. I'm going to go get 2 new valve stems for this thing. There's probably a puller for this, but I am definitely not fighting with these things. I'm going to wire wheel these and shoot them with a coat of paint. Then we're gonna put the tires on when we get back from doing a little repair on a rental property. We'll see you back here probably in the evening. Alright, so we're going to take these little guys here, put some new valve stems in. Not sure exactly the proper way to do this. It just seems like
This phone's at 15%.
you need to put a little soap on it. Make it nice and slippery. I don't know if I could just push it in. I didn't think so. Got this little guy here. Has a stem puller, and I'm not sure what all this other stuff does, but screw it on and give it a tug. Pull it right into place. Simple as that. Probably don't need to do that. Now, we're gonna try slipping the tires on here. I'm gonna try doing it right here on the back of the four-wheeler. I don't know. We'll see if that works. It may or may not. I may or may regret it. We're gonna give it a whirl. So right here we have this tire that's going on, and it is going to be preheated a little bit with just a little Big Buddy heater. We're out in the garage. It's a little cool. It's not super cold. But the tires themselves, I just don't want them to be too stiff. So this is the plan. Hopefully it works. I probably should strap that rim down. Maybe, but I'm gonna just try doing this to start to get it started. Let's see if I can get this thing, get her started here. Oh, this tire is super stiff. Let's try this on the ground. I might need my camera guy to give me a hand here for a second. All right, hey, we had zero luck trying to get these on using the Harbor Freight tool, so we're over here and we're gonna use this old, kind of decrepit tire changer tool and put this ATV tire on. We'll see how it works. First thing we're gonna do, these are directional tires. We're gonna lube up the bead. Hopefully this stuff works. I tried Dawn dish soap and it did not work that well for me. I'm not saying it doesn't work well for everybody, but it seemed like it dried out too quick. And I'm sure it's operator error. All right, we got some lube on that. Make sure we'll put this someplace we can spill it real easy. All right, ooh, that one on way too easy. All right, we should have bought a jug of this before. I think if you wipe the whole tire on there, you just have to get it close. You just have to get it close and it'll go on all by itself. Oops. I got a pair of my brother's gloves on. There's a little story about wearing my brother's clothing when you're working with stuff like this. He got really mad at me when I was a kid. We had a greased pig contest at the fair. Not at the fair, it was at a carnival that the fire department put on. But I was bound and determined to win this greased pig contest. I caught the pig and I got grease all over his King Kong t-shirt, and he never appreciated that. True story. I'm gonna enlist the help of my other brother. First of all, I need, where's the thingy-mabobber?
There's a thingy-mabobber.
Which thingy-mabobber do I use on this?
Kick-em-a-jig. You want it this way?
I want it that way. Alright, I want to do this, hook it there, and we're going to try to, we're going to step on it and see what happens. Oh, look at that beauty. We should have got it. There we go. Watch your fingers. Going live. Oops. I can see where somebody could get hurt with this thing real easy. Oh, it didn't get down under there. There.
Small tire.
Oh, it is a small tire. And it's got a really... There we go. Let's try this. Watch your fingers. There we go. Success! That wasn't so hard. Oh, we need to do... No. Yeah, it'll need a little touch up on the paint. On to the next one. Hopefully this bead will seat easy enough. Figure out how to use a nozzle. It's got just enough to make it up over this. There we go. Check the other side. Does it seat there? Looks like it's seated all there. I think.
Yeah.
That looks good. One down. The little prongy thing that's supposed to stabilize and hold that doesn't work really great on ATVs because it's a little too short, but it works. Tightening it down enough seems to help, so. Gotta get the,
Give me some lube, Kevin.
I'm gonna get the, we're gonna coat that whole tire with it and see if it just doesn't jump on. Okay, which way is that one going?
This one's gonna go this way.
It goes the other way?
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody's keeping track of this stuff.
I've done it wrong before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if this gets done wrong, it's gonna run backwards because I ain't taking them off again. This stuff seems to work. Got it at Napa. 17 bucks ish. Probably need some kind of brush to put it on, but we'll just do this.
There used to be one on this thing.
I want to get some on this side of the bead.
Oh, okay. You didn't want the other one, did you?
No. I did this time though. Must be dish soap on this thing.
That's the wrong way.
Is it the wrong way?
Yeah.
Here, hold them the same. No, that's
right.
It's the right way.
This is this side and that's that side.
All right, we're having a debate here. We got it right.
The old guys won.
The old guys won. Yeah, I probably should have put it on that side too. I'm kind of sold on this stuff.
I don't like it dry.
I kind of sold on this stuff.
Don't get any on my gloves.
I think it's just soap. It's real slippery. This stuff is super slippery. I think we want to start over here on this side. And then
It's probably your side.
maybe. Alright. Just watch your fingers. Coming down.
Hold on.
It rode her down.
Malfunction. Malfunction.
Gotta get her in there. Let's get her like this. And that's a perfect way to break your wrist.
Want to grab that, Dave?
Watch your fingers. What, Dave? Just, yep. Out. There we go. No. Hold on. Let's get this down. Yeah. It's got to get down in that groove. No. No. Ready? Let's try to get that down there. Yep, she's going. We got her. That worked out pretty good. Man. All right. Oops, I forgot. I gotta use the band to beat her away. It's obvious I don't use this that often. Oh, I'll let you have the honors. Oh, yeah, it does not. It's very limited in the reach. Ooh, wow, there we go.
Hold on.
There we go. Oh, I don't know how much pressure's in there yet, but it's coming. There we go. Let's check the backside. Looks to be on. Looks to be on. All right, so we got the tires on the rims. Worked out perfect. I have them at about 6 pounds, 5.5, 6 pounds of pressure. We'll see how they look. May have to drop them a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and mount them up on the four-wheeler and be ready for hunting on Monday. These rims actually turned out decent with that paint. They cleaned up okay. They're all scuffed up from my failed attempt of putting these tires on using that Harbor Freight tire changer. I was probably using it wrong. I probably should have used a strap to stabilize the tire, but the Bonafide tire changer, even though it's weak and probably needs some service and whatever it takes to make it work a little bit better, it did work better than the Harbor Freight version. Sorry for the squeakiness there. Seems like I might have something that I'm not doing right. Nope. It seemed like this hub would want to ride on here, but apparently these are actually the load-bearing studs. I would have thought the hub of the rim, I would have thought this hub of the rim would have ridden on this guy right here, but apparently it doesn't. I didn't look real close when I took it apart. I think the next thing we're going to be doing is putting new axle half shafts on there. This sounds like there's a little bit of grinding in it when I turn, so we may have to take care of that at some point. Those look like they'll be fun. There's no rust on those. Alright, there you have it. This was not as easy of a job as I thought it would be. Most jobs that I get into take way longer than they should. But once we got it down on the tire machine, it did go pretty quick. And that's the way it went with the rear tires. I tried to break the beads here, and I ended up taking them down to the farm and using the tire machine. Worked a lot better. I thought for sure the tractor with the bars and the crowbar and the spud bar would have broke the beads on us, but it didn't. We got them changed with the tire machine, and hopefully we'll get these things off of here and replaced before the next 19 years. If you found value in the content, please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Have a great day.